Medeco M4. Okay, that hook doesn't reach high enough. Let's test the side pins. Okay, got a few tiny clicks out of those. They, for me, only ever give little tiny clicks. Poke them quite a few times, see if anything happens. Okay, then we go back and test our main stack. 1, feels lifted and rotated properly. 2, same. Let's check 3. Let's go to 4. Okay, 4 is on maybe the mushroom pin. It's feeling squishy. Let's check those side pins again. These guys. this guy. Okay, back with the media book. I'm not getting, I feel like 6 is my holdup right now. I feel like it's a rotation, but I'm not getting a grip on it. Okay, now it feels good. Okay. There we go. Not an easy lock by any means, but not the hardest in the world. The side pins aren't that big of a deal. You just have to, I think at least for this one, you just have to keep checking them over and over again. Let's see what's inside of this guy. Okay. Typical, let me turn on autofocus. Your typical Medeco pin, the key pin with the slot there, no false gates. Standard pin, looks like maybe steel. Okay, another typical Medeco key pin and a mushroom. Definitely felt those guys in there. Oops. There we go. Medeco pin and what is probably a steel standard pin. Check out 4. Up. Another mushroom. Oh. Came out. There we go. Okay, a standard brass and a Medeco pin. It's probably a little premature to arrange these. Also get flecks of vice paint on there. Bar. So the challenge here was that, of course, it's a Medeco, so it's not an easy lock to begin with, but also it doesn't, oh, come on, it doesn't really isolate between the side pins and the main stack. Oh, there's a steel pin. Fortune is with us. That was a steel pin. All right. And a standard. Come on. Oh. There we go. And a typical Medeco pin. Key pin with a little slot in there. All right. Let's see what happens if we take the plug out. Because we've got those other pins in there, those side pins. Well, those screws are longer than I expected. Gotta hold that back plate on. Oh, okay, that one is not. All right, I wonder if that matters. All right, I'm gonna do this left and right. Okay. Perfect. All right. There's at least one sidebar in here, so let's see what all we try to inject. Okay, get your fingers ready with the Kung Fu grip. Okay. And there shouldn't be anything left in here besides some drill protection, razzmatazz. You can see in here, there's the nice sidebar groove. Drill protection. Nothing else special going on in there. Now here we have, okay, this key should be holding in those side pins, so we'll leave that in there for now. Oh, geez. Okay, there's one spring. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, great. So sidebar spring. Sidebar spring. There's the sidebar. It might look a little bit different from your most typical Medeco sidebars, because I think it's because of this lip here. So normally maybe it would be a flatter sidebar, and then it would have these little notches in here that align with the key pins. But in the M4, right, it's got, whoa, jeez, gee whiz, gosh golly, gee willikers. It's got hair from the floor. It's got these things, right? And yeah, those must be where the springs went, right? And those line up with these side pins. So one of them is based on the shuttle pin, which is an interactive element on the key. If you can see the key there, there's this little pin in the key that moves in and out a little bit. All right, I don't know how close I can get in still focus, but right, and that interacts with the first of these side pins. Let me put this guy back. right? Which is, again, no false gates, just a simple gate. And the shuttle pin lifts that up. All right, and I think that guy's maybe a little short. There's a springling in there too. And, ooh, okay, this one does have a false gate. You can see there's a little bit of a false gate there. Don't lose your parts. This one will be hard to replace. Come on. You can do it. Another false gate on this one. There it is, false gate, true gate. I didn't really feel the false gates in there. Mostly I just felt like I had to nudge things a couple of times to get them in place. But I never, I don't know, never really felt like I was trapped in a false gate or anything. There we go. Yeah. So, false gate, true gate. Nothing super special going on with the core. There is a little what you might call counter milling, but since I don't have any like barrel type spools, that didn't really come into anything. You can see the usual slot there to control the rotations. That side of the sidebar groove. And that's about it. Let's lift this guy up. And yeah, so you can see there's your typical Medeco pins, the key pins with a little slot for the sidebar to fit into. And now with the M4, these 4 pins with their little slot for the other direction part of the sidebar to go into. Everything with a false gate except for this one. No false gates in the key pins, and just the 2 mushroom pins as security pins. So this lock is more cool factor than impenetrable security, but still super cool. And there it is.